welcome to today's webinar. Today we're going to be talking about, can you heal someone? And can someone heal you? Talking about holding a vibration of healing for someone else and developing your own vibration of healing, as well, of course, as more topics related to this, as we always do. Please let me know if you have any questions, and if you have trouble hearing me, let me know in the chat and I will get to that as soon as possible. If I can't answer your question during the webinar, I will get back to you. I will put in the comments for you to share your contact information and I can get directly to you. All right, let's go ahead and get started with this awesome webinar today. A little bit about me. I've been practicing the law of attraction since 2006. It has been a wonderful journey, a very learning journey that still continues because, right, life is about evolution. And when I discovered the answer to the question, can someone heal you? It was really a profound moment in my life. It really helped me to shift to a new paradigm of thinking, and I hope it does the same for you. You may already know the answer if you are familiar with the law of attraction, but if you don't, stay tuned and we will discuss it. The quick and short response to that, can you heal someone else? No, you cannot. All healing is self-healing. And that is a very strange concept coming from a world in which we're always taught, that someone else is healing us. So we have our, what about the doctors, the surgeons, the healers, what about your own experience where you feel that someone really did heal you? Well, really, you healed yourself. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move this screen over on this side. Actually move my video on there so you can actually read what I have here. So let me go ahead and decrease my image here so you can see the screen all the way. Alrighty. So again, all healing is self-healing, okay? You are the creator of your reality. No one else can create your reality. So again, this is a creative universe, right? As we all know, because we're all followers of the law of attraction, you are creating your reality and only you can heal yourself. The degree to which you heal will always be related to how much you allow. And this allowing is mostly subconscious in nature. Now, if you followed me and watched some of my previous webinars, you'll understand the role of the subconscious mind. So if you haven't, go ahead and check those out and review those, because the subconscious mind is the big player in this picture. So how much you are allowing is going to be based on your subconscious, and how well you can maintain that vibration throughout the day. Okay? So going to any type of specialist does not disavow you of the fact that you are the creator of your reality. Okay? It's a challenging concept because we are taught that doctors heal us or that there are healers in the world. And even many times I refer to myself as a healer because that's just a common vernacular that we use. But in actuality, I am not a healer. I can hold that space of healing energy. And if you want to walk into that space and allow yourself to be healed by your own energy, by your own acceptance, by your own allowing. Okay? Stay tuned. We have much more to go on this. Okay? So this quote right here is actually directly from my book. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and read that so you can actually hear it. From the perspective of what you are taught, it is not surprising that you believe someone else has the ability to make you better and you have no role in the process. This is why many of you seek someone else when you need healing. If you don't find the help you need from that person, then you keep searching and searching until you find someone who does, quote unquote, heal you. In actuality, you healed yourself because you were able to let go and trust in whatever treatment was used. You found a method that was in line with your beliefs and level of consciousness. This helped to facilitate your allowing and thus your healing. Very profound, right? Okay. So again, you're not being healed by someone else. You're letting go and you're allowing that to happen. And again, many times what happens is because people don't understand their power in creating their reality and their health, they they find someone and they're not necessarily getting the healing that they are expecting, but aren't realizing that they're the ones that are really causing the resistance to that healing. So then they keep searching and they keep searching for someone more than likely outside of them who's going to heal them. But that doesn't really happen. Is eventually they get to the point where they're accepting and they're surrendering and they're allowing the healing to come. Okay. And of course, it's easier to let go and allow when you work with a specialist that believes you can be cured, right? It's going to be very challenging to work with someone who doesn't think that there's any possibility for you to be healed, okay? So in essence, if this person believes you can be cured, this person has really created what we like to say, quote unquote, the vortex of healing, okay? So it's a vortex of energy, of healing. It's that energy, and that facilitates your healing. They believe you can be cured and they hold that idea, then you allow it. So you literally step into their vortex of healing and you allow your own healing to occur. Okay. I know you probably experienced this as you go to this doctor or whomever healer, someone who practices the art of helping others to heal. They're very confident about what they're doing. You're trusting in it. You're feeling good, and you're just allowing all that because they've created this atmosphere where they're attracting into their lives people who are going to let go and allow themselves to be healed, and that's really what's happening there. You don't need anyone in the physical to facilitate your healing. The non-physical can do that for you, which means your source, God, angels, whatever you want to call them. But very few people rely on this direct connection to source. Most people feel like they need someone in the external, the physical, to facilitate. So it's almost like they're convincing themselves that this is what they need. And so when they get it, they allow and it happens, as opposed to just knowing that you are the creator and making that happen in that fashion. But of course, we're not trained to do that, so we kind of have to train ourselves to really rely on the non-physical to do this, okay? When you work with a specialist who does not believe that you can heal, it is far more challenging to let go and allow healing to happen. So this is because they literally feel their energy of doubt. So as we've explained before, you literally step into their vortex of doubt. So instead of a vortex of healing, there's this vortex of doubt, and you're feeling it. And if you don't raise your vibration beyond this, you really almost be sucked into that belief system. Okay. It's really only those who have hope and search for alternative options that go and find health and healing in a different atmosphere. But many people, they get condemned to what other people think about their disharmony in their body. So those who succumb to the belief of others are destined to that fate, okay? But their opinion, whether it's for or against, or whether you can heal, whether they believe you can heal or not, doesn't disavow you of the fact that you are the creator of your reality and you can't overcome anything that you believe you can overcome, okay? If you're really interested in this, my latest book, Healing the Law of Attraction, really outlines a basic outline, a basic step-by-step process of, first of all, law of attraction, how you are creating this disharmony, and really how to undo that, and how to retrain your subconscious mind to think differently, and really all these really simple steps that you can put into place to heal your body, mind, and spirit, all of the above. So here's an example of all healing is self-healing, okay? You go to a doctor, they prescribe you some medication, you feel good about it because you trust the doctor, right? So there's this level of faith with the doctor, okay? And because you feel good, you're going to allow, right? You're feeling good, you're allowing things to flow, your thoughts are in alignment, and you're going to heal in proportion to how much you allow. And again, how much you're allowing, a lot of that is subconscious in nature, all right? So you're going to heal based on as much as you allow. There is some collective consciousness role in that as well, but we don't necessarily touch on that much because you can raise your vibration beyond the level of the collective consciousness. So for the most part, we focus on the subconscious and the conscious, And again, the subconscious plays a major role in your reality. So go ahead and review that if you can. So here's an example number 2 of all healing is self-healing. You go to the doctor and the doctor prescribes you medication, right? And that's generally how it's done in traditional settings nowadays, prescription medicines, okay? You don't feel good about it. You feel bad about it because you don't trust in medications. There's just not this level of trust in medications. So you go an alternative route because that makes you feel better. It's more in alignment with your beliefs, right? So let's say you go to this Chinese medicine doctor and you get a treatment plan and that makes you feel good, all right? So you're allowing, you're like, oh, this feels better. This is the way to go. The medications were crap. So you're allowing. So you're going to heal based on how much you are allowing, all right? Now, holding that vibration of health, of healing and health. What does that mean? Okay. So how you look at someone affects both you and the other person. All right. I know, again, you cannot control or someone else's fate. Only they can control it. But we'll get into how it actually affects them because they feel it too. You felt other people's energy. You feel it. Now, how you react to that energy is going to be key in how you personally create your realities. Okay. So again, how you look at someone affects you, both you and the other person. If you see someone as less than who they are, it's going to feel bad to you. So you see someone and they're sick and you're feeding into that. You're seeing them as sick, again, less than who they are in essence, right? It's going to feel bad to you, okay? This means that when you feel bad, this means that your thoughts are out of alignment and there's resistance. So your source is telling you your thoughts are out of alignment. This person is not this, what you're thinking, okay? They are something other than that, all right? So when you're doing that, when you're seeing someone as sick and less than who they are, then you literally have created a vortex of doubt around them, okay? You have this vortex of belief. You see this person, let's say they have diabetes or something, and you're just like, oh, poor them, all this, they're bad, they're maybe not going to heal from this. All these horrible things that you're saying about it, it's going to make you feel bad. Pay attention to how you feel. And again, this is like this vortex of doubt, vortex of disbelief, okay? So the vibration you are sending will feel bad to that person because that other person can feel it, whether they're consciously aware of it or not. They're feeling the energy that you're putting out to them. They can feel that, okay? Again, most people aren't conscious, but it's there. If you're consciously aware of it and you can feel people's energy, then you know it's going to feel bad to you. Something about the energy that they're sending out is going to feel bad to you. Now, either that person is going to basically step into that vortex of doubt where they're seeing themselves as less than who they are. They have this disharmony, this disease, and that's who they are. Or they're going to raise their vibration beyond it. They're going to be confident. They're going to, I got this. I got this. I can heal from this. I can do whatever I want from this. They can shift themselves. But the energy that you put out is put out. And either this person is going to stay in that low energy that you're putting out, or they're going to raise their vibration beyond it. The best thing is if this person is at a higher vibration and their thoughts are in alignment, they won't even feel the energy that's coming from you because it's at a lower vibration. But most of us aren't that grounded in ourselves. So we're fluctuating throughout the day and, how much we're confident and not confident. And so there's going to be many times throughout the day where we're going to be feeling all this negative energy. And we have to shift our mind to not step into this vortex of doubt or vortex of all kinds of craziness and keep our vibration raised. So holding or developing a vibration of healing for yourself. Okay. So again, like the last slide, you're affecting someone else, but it's also affecting you because if you're feeling bad, that's going to affect your health as well. Okay. So we want to practice holding a vibration of healing for yourself and for others. So it's dual. It's a dual purpose method. Okay. So again, you practice your own vortex of belief, or in other words, you hold a vibration of healing. Telling a different story is a great way to do this. The new story will retrain your subconscious mind to think differently. And that's very, very important, as we've mentioned before. Now, what is telling a different story? It's a process of raising your vibration from a lower vibrational thought into a higher vibrational thought. Telling a different story are simply affirmations, but they're based on your current vibrational level. So we like to use a scale from 0 to 100. So let's say your current vibrational level is at a 30. So anything below 50 is really in a bad state where you're developing disharmonies. Above 50 and you're good. You're starting to heal. Your body's healing. It's getting better. You're in a healthier state. So let's say you're at 30, a vibrational level of 30, and you're the affirmations, generally, most affirmations are really, really high. Let's say the affirmation is 80. So if your current level is at 30 and you're saying affirmations that are at the level of 80, you're not going to believe them because it's too high, too far of a jump. So telling a different story really works on affirmations that start at, say, 35 and then move to 40 and 45. So it's an incremental steps of the affirmations so that you can believe those affirmations and you don't offer resistance to those affirmations. So go ahead and check out my webinar on telling a different story. That's offered there. You can also visit my blog. Telling a Different Story is on there as well. And you can purchase my book, Healing the Law of Attraction, because that, amongst all other great things about health, are in that as well. Here are some new story ideas that you can use to help retrain your mind to think differently in regards to health. So you can start creating that vortex of belief about health, right? I see others as healthy. I see myself as healthy. I am healthy. I am healed. I can heal. I practice a vibration of health. I believe I can heal. I allow my source to heal me. I speak only of my health improving. I hold the vibration of health for others. I help others to focus on health. I have a healthy body. Every day my body gets healthier. So these are just examples of new stories that you can put in your new story dialogue. Okay, so you're not going to use these all by themselves because these are not in order. Like some of these are lower vibrations than others. Okay, and so you need to reorder them to a way that feels good to you. Okay, and that only makes sense if you understand what the new story is. So again, go ahead and check out my webinar, the blog, or purchase the book, and you'll get more details on that new story. Okay. In review, you can only heal yourself. You cannot heal another. One thing I did want to mention, like say for instance, people talk about surgeons and surgeries and things like that. Let's say, the surgeon puts you back together again and all that. And of course you're like, oh, the surgeon healed me. But they physically put you back together again. But you healing your body, reversing the damage and all that was of your doing, of your allowing. Okay. Anyone who's in the medical field will really know and have experienced people who have these really simple things that you think they can really heal from quickly, but they don't. And others who have like these really traumatic occurrences and they heal themselves. Okay. You have two similar people with the same diagnosis. You give them the same treatment. One heals, one does not. Again, those variables are because the healing comes from within. It comes from that person. If one person is depressed, they don't want to live, whatever, they're at a lower vibration, they're creating that reality. They're not opening and allowing healing. They're resisting it. Whereas others who has faith, they have a higher vibration, they're believing, they're allowing that healing to come. Okay, that's where the disparity comes there. Okay. So you will heal again in proportion to how much you allow. Most of that is subconscious. Go ahead and check out those webinars on the subconscious mind and the power of that to understand how that plays a role in your healing. You cannot heal someone else in that same respect, but you can create an energy, a vortex of healing around you. So if someone wants to step into that, they can. And that's what your great healers do. They retrain themselves to believe that people can heal. And so they see you as who you are, as a spiritual being in a physical body. They see the true light in you, and they hold that vibration for you. And because you can feel that, you can sense it, you let go and you allow that healing to occur. Okay, so you can start developing that for yourself, especially if you're, a doctor, or you're, what we consider a healer, or anyone in that type of field. Is a good practice to get into the habit of seeing people for their true light, to hold in that vibration of healing. Okay, you'll be amazed at how much more you can help others when you do that. Okay, all right, and telling a new story is a way to practice that vibration. I mentioned before my book, and this is my book. This is the cover here, Healing and the Law of Attraction. Available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and my website, seekwithinyou.com. Okay, paperback and e-back formats. And it's divided into different sections. We talk about the law of attraction, how disharmony is created, spiritual guidance, because that's very important in healing, right? We have to go within ourselves, so rely on our source. Go within, get guidance, all right? And then we talk about techniques, simple techniques to raise your vibrational level. Telling a new story is one of those techniques. Okay, and then there's a question and answer section to kind of help guide you even further. We also offer law of attraction workshops in Sedona. We have another one coming up in January. We'd love to see you there. We offer them several times a year. Sedona is a very highly energetic place, and a very excellent place to shift any limiting beliefs that you have. Millions of people come there a year for a spiritual experience, because there are a lot of vortexes there that one can describe as kind of the interface between dimensions. There's a way of describing that. It's just really a high vibrational zone, and it really allows you to connect more easily to your source and allow you to shift your vibration. So check out Sedona. Also, get more one to many. Come to me for some group coaching. Okay, that's offered twice a year, where we just get together with a group of people and we talk about healing, and it's very intuitive. We do some distance healing, we do some reading, some activities. All these things are really directed around you developing your vortex of healing, so you heal yourself. And in that, you're also going to help others as well. Okay? All right. Are there any questions? All right. I'm not seeing any questions here. As always, it's been a lovely webinar. And I thank you for joining me. Again, this is a monthly webinar, so come back next month, sign up for my newsletter, and you'll get notification, or just, subscribe to my YouTube channel and click notifications, and you'll get notified when we have another webinar coming up. And not quite sure what the one in November is going to be, but it's going to be awesome. And again, thank you for joining me today. Namaste.